Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Coach RJ, and I'm the CEO and founder of the Impact You movement. And listen, man, our whole goal, our whole objective, our whole aim, our whole mission is to educate, is to encourage, and to empower people with the tools necessary so that they can live out the best version of themselves. Man, I am so fired up. Man, it's another day that you and I have been given. And man, it's beautiful here in Florida. And I say it all the time. Any day you wake up and there's not a white chalk outline around your body, it is a great day to be alive. And listen, I'm even more excited because today is Wednesday. And every Wednesday between 8 and 8:15, I like to share what I call a moment of impact. And I do this every Wednesday morning. And here's why. And I say it all the time because I certainly don't know how your week began. But if I can do anything or my team can do anything to impact you to the degree where it changes the trajectory of the way your week ends, then we've accomplished our goal. And listen, I was sitting here thinking, and actually last night I was thinking about a conversation, or better yet, a group text message exchange between my niece and myself and my family. Because a couple of months ago, she and her boyfriend went to Vegas to celebrate a milestone birthday in her life. And one of the things that they want to do, they want to just have fun, right? People go to Vegas to enjoy themselves. And man, I've been to Vegas before. And so there's a lot of exciting things you can do there. So one of the things that they decided they wanted to do, it was on their itinerary, was to skydive. Yeah, that's right. They wanted to get in an airplane, get as high as the airplane could possibly take them, and then jump out, right? And then actually have a parachute open up, land the ground. So one of the things that they were saying is that, it was exhilarating, going up in the air. But one of the things she said, it really resonated with me, particularly since my family and I moved to Orlando, and one of the hashtags I used last year was called Time to Take the Leap. And one of the things she said in so many words is this: if you're not leaping, you're not living. And I thought, wow, how profound is that message? And I'll kind of change it up because if you ain't leaping, you ain't living. And it really resonated with me. And I wonder how many people that's watching this, does it resonate with you? Because oftentimes in life, many of us, we stay stuck on the seashores of life. We stay stuck in a place that we've relegated ourselves to simply because we are too fearful to take a leap. Yeah, that's right. We're too fearful to take a leap. And as I was thinking about this, my family and I, like I said, last year I used the hashtag, time to leap. It's time to take a leap. And for us, we took the leap. We didn't allow the things that were going on around us to prevent us from taking the leap. But the more I thought about it, I realized that, it's not always about taking a huge leap. For us, it was moving from Arkansas to Florida. Now, that is a huge leap. It was us leaping from being surrounded by all of our family and our friends and our connections and leaping to a place where we had very few. It was us leaping from a place of familiarity, a place where we knew everything, knew everybody, to a place where we lacked that same familiarity. It was really us leaping from a place where we knew where all the restaurants were. We knew to turn here. We knew this. We knew that. To a place that we really didn't have too much of an insight on. That was a huge leap. But for some of you all, for you to excel in life, it's not that you have to take this humongous leap. You just have to take a leap, right? We leaped from one location to the next. Some of you all, it's not that grandiose. It doesn't have to be that huge, but you just have to leap. And for many of y'all, you're not living the best version of yourself. You're not living life to the fullest potential because you are afraid to leap. And here's what I have come to realize, that there really, and this has come just through watching people, talking to people. I've really kind of narrowed it down to really 3 reasons, and you may find some other reasons why, but really 3 reasons why people, they find themselves in a place where they won't leap. The first reason is this: they won't leap because they're too comfortable. Yeah, they won't leap because they're too comfortable. What does that mean? They're too comfortable. It means they've gotten to a place in life where they're satisfied. And listen, I'm not knocking anybody for being satisfied with how life is for you. If that's you, that's okay. You're fine. Keep making it do what it do. But for me and for several others that are watching me right now, you're not at a place where you're satisfied. You want more out of life. You've got a job, but you're not satisfied with just being a person that's the employee. You're looking at a way to, how can I be the owner? How can I move up? You're a person that's listening to me, that you're not satisfied. You're not content with just, having a simple salary, but you want to do whatever you can to have as much money as possible because you have things that you want to accomplish. But for those of you all that have allowed yourself to be at a place where you're not looking to do more, listen, you got to break out of your comfort zone. That's the reason why so many people won't leap and ultimately won't live out the best version of themselves, because they're too comfortable. They've gotten satisfied with, I'm okay. I got a little piece of a job. I got a little piece of car. I got a little piece of relationship. I'm okay. I don't have to have anything more than I got. I got a little piece of my health and my strength. I got a little piece of clothes, but I'm sorry. That's not me. And I know that there are a number of people that are listening to me that's not the case for you. But most people, they won't leap because they're too comfortable. The second reason why, and this is through just kind of talking to people and having these conversations, not only are people afraid to leap because they're too comfortable, but they're also afraid to leap because they're too concerned. Now listen to me carefully. I know we live in a day and age, and oh man, people are hating on me, and I don't care what people say about me. That's not what I'm talking about. I think people are too concerned whether or not they're going to fail or succeed. I know this goes against everything you've probably been taught, but just listen to me carefully. Most people won't leap, not just because they're too comfortable, but because they're too concerned. In other words, I'm concerned that if I leap, I'll fail. I'm concerned that if I leap, it may not turn out the way that I want it to turn out. Well, you've allowed fear to grip your heart. And if that is your mentality, you'll never have more than what you have right now. You'll never be able to do more than you're doing right now. You'll never become all that you can become because you are too concerned about what if I do it and it doesn't turn out the way that I thought it was going to turn out. But then there's other people. It's not that you're too concerned that you might fail, but this is weird. There are some people who are too concerned. And man, what if I do it and I succeed? Wow. Yeah. There are some people that won't leap because they're too concerned that if I leap, what happens if I leap and it works out? And I know that goes against everything that you've been thinking or your thought process, because there are some people that are afraid to make a move because they're too concerned that it just might work. And then I have to follow through. I'm not, well, you know what? I got this. Well, I think I want to get another job. And well, you know what? I'm not going to interview because what if I get the job? It's going to require more of me. My responsibilities are changing, and it's crazy. And as crazy as it sounds, there are some people that are afraid to leap because they're too concerned that it just might work. I remember sitting, and I've shared this before, but I want to share because I think it is very important. I remember sitting in an auditorium and I was listening to Les Brown, dynamic, one of the most dynamic motivational speakers I've ever heard. And he used this phrase, leap and the net will follow. But some of us, we won't leap because we're looking to see if the net is there. Some of you all won't leap because I need to see, is the net actually there? Is there going to be something there to, yeah. But he says leap and the net will follow. And finally, there are people who not only won't leap because You're too comfortable. A group of people who won't leap because you're too concerned. And listen to me carefully. There are some people who won't leap because you're too calculating. Now listen, this isn't to suggest that you don't need to think things through, right? Yes, I think it's important that you think about what you're planning on doing. You think about the repercussions. You think about the consequences. You think about, hey, the benefits. You think about, hey, man, what could be if I actually leap? But the problem with many people, it's not that you're too concerned or too comfortable, but you're too calculating. In other words, these are for my people who like to overthink. I love you. But some of you all have been thinking your way out of things for far too long. And you're looking up and you keep wondering, why am I in the same place? Because you keep thinking yourself out of it. And as a result of thinking yourself out of it, you start talking yourself out of it. Then when you start thinking yourself out of it, and then you begin talking yourself out of it, and then you are at a place where you don't take action about it. It's crazy, but it's true. I think, let me see if I can say this right. I think they call it paralysis by analysis. I think that's the way they say it, which simply means you are analyzing and overanalyzing and triple analyzing things to the degree where you're just paralyzed. I want to ask you a question. Is that really how you want to live life? I mean, is that really how you want to go through life? This message isn't for everybody. This is just for the people, the audience, who want more. I believe in the phrase, if you ain't leaping, you ain't living. Sometimes your leap is just, today I need to leap and go to the gym one day. Today I need to leap and to read a page of a book. Today my leaping needs to be, I need to grab my child and tell them I love them. Here's the thing. I know what leaping looks like in my heart of hearts. But by the same token, you know what leaping looks like in your heart of hearts. Don't allow yourself to go through life and live at a level that's beneath where you were designed to live. Don't put yourself in a place where you're not living the best version of yourself because you refuse to leap. Remember, in the words of Les Brown, leap and the net will follow. I appreciate you all today. Thank you to my Impact You family. And let me know, how do you plan on leaping? Because leaping will ultimately bring out the best in you. Hope you guys have an impactful day, and we'll see you soon. Take care.